Hey man, can I have a little money? Come on man, it's been really hard. See, from the heart, man, from the heart, just a little bit of cash. Please. No, I'll be good on it, I swear. I'm not gonna relapse like any of the others. I'm not gonna relapse like them. Just a little bit, from the heart, please. Wow, this is a lot. Thank you, sir. I won't forget this. Can I get your name? No? Oh, whatever. I don't want to bother him. Wow. Wow. This is kind of goofy. Got any ideas of what you want to do today? Ask you, not the wind. Too drunk for interviews anyway. Shouldn't drink and drive. That's kind of funny. It's not like I just popped out of my mother's womb like this. It just sort of happened, you know? I mean, like, I went to school, I did my thing, and then I just sort of ended up here. Didn't do it out of malice. I have to mark that other box now. I'm the ethnicity it's okay to despise. We can't all have jobs, right? I mean, because of inflation. Inflate the poverty like a balloon. I was in line for this job once. This was back when the recession hit. I was waiting in line for this Halloween store job. Stupid minimum wage kid shit. I had to wait for 3 hours in 3-digit September heat. Fill out an application and do a mini interview. I was waiting in line with other people that lost their jobs doing respectable things. Things that made you more than qualified for stupid minimum wage kid shit. They were sad at what they had to do. You know? They were begging to work there. I saw Ivy League graduates, desperate dads who looked like they would do sexual favors if needed be. It's hard to be motivated to steal a job from one of them. I got a call back, but I hesitated. When I called them, they said they'd given it to someone else. I went to that Halloween store a week later. I'd given it to some apathetic college student who didn't seem to care very much. That was depressing. Maybe I should have taken that job. I mean, like, fuck other people, right? Yeah, goddamn right. And the only way to make money in this world is to grab it from someone else. You know, when there's no food or organic body waste in here, shuffling through the trash really ain't so bad. It's just like kind of all of the stuff in your house mixed up in a blender. Sort of. See, people really don't know how much you can do with stuff. I mean, not in just some crappy hipster way either. What's a good thing to put on my sign? What do you mean you don't know? This is important. Evil corporations use billboards. I'm gonna use Bill's brother, Card. Get it? Cardboard? Cardboard of direct. Shut up, I'm funny. You know, when you think about it, this kind of is my job. I mean, I'm in advertising. I met this unemployed guy once. He said he was a marketing major. I told him he should market himself better. He got really annoyed. Sorry you suck at your major, dude. I'm gonna be carrying this thing around with me all day. I need it to represent me. It's kind of stupid. Creativity is God's gift to poverty. I mean, it's all a matter of perspective. I mean, there's people out there flipping those goofy advertising signs and they get paid. I mean, they bother people all day and they make money. Why can't I do that? And I do it anyway. A homeless person flipping signs to sell homes. Brilliant. You know, there should be a service where they pay homeless people to advertise things all across America. I mean, you just go to a website and enter in what you want to advertise and they'll do it for you. It's kind of like Google ads, except you feel like less of a piece of shit afterwards. I mean, seriously, how brilliant is that idea? I mean, if I had any connections or skill at all, I'd do it. But I don't have either of those, so I'm here. What do you think? Gotta get the sympathy vote somehow. What do you know? Like you've ever had to convince anybody of anything. Well, fuck you then. Gotta drink you to get you to shut up. This sucks. I heard this story once. It was of a woman. She had a sign just like mine. She made $1,000 in a day and then hopped into a pickup truck. She wasn't homeless, she just knew how to play the game. I was never good at playing games. I always got lazy towards the finish. I mean, when I was younger, I always got sick in the winter, and then these doctors would prescribe me a bottle of pills. I'd take the pills, and then once I got to feel better, I'd stop taking them. Because why would I take them? I feel better. And well, I'd get sick again, and the doctor would yell at me for being an idiot for not finishing the pills. I spent most of my time thinking about arguments with people that I had 10 years ago, and fighting those people that I argued with. It's strange. Nothing I fantasize about ever comes true. I mean, I fantasize about riches and bitches, and that never comes true. I fantasize about being someone's bitch. That never comes true. Maybe I should just fantasize about horrible and evil things. Then they'll never come true.
Go buy some whiskey.
That was offensive. People think I'm up to no good. I'll show them. Oh. I'm gonna send this money to some shitty company that's fucking up the world. I don't care what you think. I'm gonna do it. It'll kill them. You watch. Oh. Fuck, I think I licked the snot. I'm still doing this. I don't think it's gonna stop me. This is biological warfare, real anarchist shit. The money's killing them. It's killing me too, apparently. days to get my bills in the mail and it almost killed me. Now they're gonna get money in the mail and it'll kill them. I'm gonna get high off that thought alone for a while. The Unabomber mailed bombs. I'm gonna mail my sickness. I might even give it to some postal worker who's trying to steal the money. He can catch cold and drop dead, watch it spread everywhere. Spread as the only ones left of the supreme master homeless race. Touched last by this scourge that we perfected. We can rise up and take what is rightfully ours. We can live without money. We can wash it down with the antibacterial nature of alcohol. The rich won't be so lucky. They will cling desperately to the money as it burns a hole in their hand. You know, if I pissed in this mailbox, that'd be considered a felony. I mean, there's international goods in here and shit. You know, there could be like some letter from an ambassador to a different country. I don't know if I can handle that kind of responsibility. Degrading material that might cause an act of war. And all of this while everything is going exactly according to plan. No, I didn't put postage stamps on those. I just put the to and from addresses at the same place. I don't use food stamps, I don't use postage stamps. That's how I roll. You know, I need to figure out something to call you, something really clever. A face bottle thing. I'm out of ideas. Would you look at that? The economy is collapsing. That means absolutely nothing to me. What are they gonna do? Make me even poorer? I mean, you could try. People would rather jump off buildings than be like me. Those bastards with the golden parachutes had enough time to give us all golden showers. Maybe they could get arrested for being homeless so they know how it feels. They did more to drop housing prices than I ever could. Why not arrest the bastards? Had doctors pump them full of drugs. Now, I wish I could be pumped full of drugs, but I'm too poor to afford depression. All my prescriptions are self-prescribed and over-the-counter. You know, I like getting lost in my head. I need to stop it though. My life sucks. I go into my head, get lost, come back out, and it sucks even more. I need to stop focusing on the theory of things. Start focusing more on what's right in front of me. You know, they can mock me for it, but rich girls' vomit and my vomit end up in the same sewer at the end of the day. People these days. They're always telling me to get a job, that when I get too much money, they want to get a job from me. It's like rich people is a race. I mean, I suppose poor people is a race too. The biggest population on the face of the earth since the beginning of mankind. And it depends on your definition of poor. Roman emperors have lived worse off than I have. And, well, you count for Roman inflation. I feel better about myself. I can't think of anything to play with them. No, I don't want to play solitaire. It's like card shark masturbation. Who wins? Playing alone isn't always masturbation. If it were, then what does that leave video games? Hell, I might be jerking it here with you all day. I want to find a way to make money off the cards. Not in a gambling kind of way, but like in a freak show kind of way. Like a reality show. But with less visions of drunk sluts fighting in my head. Not that I mind drunk sluts fighting, it's just I can't have Thanksgiving dinner all year. You know, I used to think genius was linked to crazy, but then I walked by a mental asylum. They were having this art show thing. It was about awareness or money or something. I don't know what the hell they were doing with the way they were advertising, but I will go in and see what they're working on, see some of the work. It sucked. I mean, if genius were linked to crazy, you'd think it'd at least be good. I guess all blue jays are birds, but not all birds can be blue jays. Then blue jays have to worry about resentful birds judging them. Then I went to a art school to see what they do. It made me sad. I mean, there's a bunch of normal people feigning mental illness. Like a bunch of murderers or something. I mean, a bunch of normal people trying to pretend that they're mentally insane while all the mentally insane are trying to pretend that they're normal. Fucking backwards. What the hell am I doing? I mean, I want to make up my own card game, I guess, but I don't want to live my life with any rules. I want to practice knocking the cap off your head. Hold still. Gotcha. I can make a carnival game out of this, you know? Then why would anyone care? I could charge money, but then the cops would all shut me down real quick. There's a city flowing with heroin and they come after me. Fuck that. I don't want to take up rap. Rap is like soccer. You don't need anything to have it. So the world loves it. I mean, because the world don't have much. But football Americana, that's expensive with all the shoulder pads and shit. I mean, they might find it interesting, but they can't do that. Every Olympics, they've got a runner because that's free, and every country's got a football team because it's the cheapest revenue-generating sport out there. You got a ball and two things that look like goals, and bam, you can play. Hip-hop's the same way. I mean, disco didn't last because it's all expensive. They want tango and gigantic orchestras and shit. But hip-hop is one gigantic love letter to copyright infringement. Yeah. Gonna build a house. Put it on my resume. Hey, you think Mrs. Butterworth's attractive? What do you mean you think she's a butterface? That's not nice. Huh? Look at my bomb-ass house, huh? Those are nice digs. It's my crib. Yeah, so this is my house. Over here's gonna be my pool. And over here is gonna be my neighbors, the adults that don't like me, and then this really hot daughter of theirs that just adores me because their parents don't like me. And well, now, you know, since her parents don't like me, she likes me even more. It's sort of a vicious circle that works out really well in my favor. I mean, this is all that some people strive for. Say be happy with what you got. I am, and they call me a bum. Maybe I should have been a bloodsucker. I mean, all criticism is bullying anyway. What does it matter? I mean, maybe I could get a job getting yelled at all day. I suppose that makes up most jobs anyway. I guess my ideas aren't as creative as I think they are. I snuck into a house when I was hungry once. I looked into the fridge and all I could find were a bunch of condiments. It's amazing how you could look into something that looks like something and it just turns out to be absolutely nothing. I mean, how do you go to the store and buy a bunch of stuff that does nothing for your health? Well, I guess we all do it. I mean, the only reason I drink you is because I saw it once in a commercial when I was a kid. It made it seem like drinking was gonna get me laid. I wish my life was more like that commercial. I ain't stupid, but it works. I'm like a chia pet. Wish I could come up with some goofy shit. I mean, somebody's making a lot of money off of other people's impulses. You know, noodles are cheap. They help you do things. Kind of like coffee. You know, maybe I could put a little fancy design on this and charge $10 for it. Call it Gourmet Designer Noodles. Hey, I finally come up with some goofy idea and you want to shut me down? Well, yeah, but they had that on coffee as well. Whatever. I don't want to resent rich people, but that's all I do. I don't want to see anybody else come up with this. I hate you for it. There's got to be some way I can make money off of this. You know, teach rich people how to be sophisticated with ramen. Put it in a nice cup or something. Look, I've been trying to get buzzed with you all day. I haven't heard any good ideas at your end, all right? We need to make this face more expressive. You need some makeup. Well, it's because you look like some boring, no charisma having because you always got what you wanted asshole. Well, maybe that is your target audience. Well, you know, all this time thinking, you'd think I'd have a job by now. Like, a nice office job with a desk and a secretary. Yeah, for some reason, I can't make you adorable. Some people have pillows for girlfriends. I have a bottle for a psychologist. I know the government gives medals to drones now, so I guess this is acceptable behavior. Better than getting a goofy dog. Dog shitting all over the goddamn place. Shitting like on expensive things. Things I'll never see. You know, I wish I were more of a fervent racist. You know, I'm too tolerant of alcohol right now. It doesn't have the buzz that it used to. I'm too drunk now, or not. I mean, you say what you want about people who can't hold their alcohol, but at least they have a good time. Oh, not like that. I don't want to be some sloppy, non-buzzed person. Alcohol is my excuse. I always need an excuse. I don't know, negativity, the economy, whatever. You think a guy like me would be able to make something of himself? I can't make any... What do you expect me to do? I already filled out all the applications. All of them. Well, there was the one over at a couple of fast food places, and then the liquor store. I asked to see if they were hiring. He said no. I don't know what were the odds of that happening anyway. So then I went over to the grocery store, applied at that little robot thing. They all said no. Well, how are they going to contact me anyway? I mean, I don't even have a phone. I can't get a phone. They're expensive. I'm not going to get a beeper. What am I going to do with a beeper? I don't live in the Stone Age. Look, I may be homeless, but beepers are... Pride is expensive too. All right? I'm not going to say I'm a hipster. Spent a lot of money on this. I hope you're happy. Well, I would take a drink, but it would only cost me money. You know, I hear a lot of rich people are depressed. I mean, I don't know them personally, but I know they're depressed. I guess I could sort of feel for them. I mean, I asked them for a job, and well, they couldn't give it to me, so I just sort of sit here. They run around worrying that they're going to end up like me. I don't have to worry about that. Shit, I could just take a nap right here. I mean, but think about, like, Prince Harry. I mean, that guy's been through a lot. The whole world staring at him while his mom died. It's gotta be hard. You know what? Fuck Prince Harry. Why do I give a flying fuck about that rich ginger prick? You know? People die all the time. That's what they do. I'm poor as shit and I'm worrying about celebrities? I feel sad if people think that I'm living on welfare, and I'm feeling sorry for that piece of welfare fraud. It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm even like the Kardashians, and they had to work hard to suck all that dick. And people call me the villain. They make me a political opportunity. You know, when you got problems, people always want to give you more problems. And then when good shit comes along, you're sure to get more good shit. I mean, it's like life is this bank of luck or something. And I don't want my luck handled by a bank. Fuck that shit. What the fuck kind of dog costs $750? What, has he got military secrets in his intestines or something? It's ridiculous. You know, this is like what I used to pay for rent back in the day. They paid a rent's worth for a dog. You know, dogs are supposed to be outside, and I'm supposed to be inside. They're paying a rent's worth to keep a dog inside. I couldn't pay the rent, so they kicked me outside. Well, the world's upside down, so I guess that makes sense. In theory. Whatever. I'm gonna find this dog. Oh, you don't believe me? Just watch. Yep. Going fishing. My fishing stick. But it's not a fish stick. I'm fishing for a doggy fish, and I'm going to exchange it for a money fish. Can you imagine what that owner must look like? I like to think of her as this blonde, beautiful, big-breasted sociopath just waiting to reward me. Is it a sociopath or socialite? Whatever, you gotta be crazy to spend that much money on a dog. Either way, she'd stow me away in her cellar while her husband is away. She'd use me as a pawn in her sexual exploits, and yeah, that'd be awesome. My fantasies are demonic and expensive. Yeah. Fucking great. That cost me $750. Fuck. Fucking wonderful. At least the dog got something to eat. It's been a day of shitty investment choices. Yeah, I include you in that bunch. Hold on. Let me upgrade you. What, you don't like them? Well, who doesn't keep a spare pair of googly eyes in their pocket from time to time? Well, I'm not good at shoplifting, so I gotta start small, right? Well, don't you look better? You know, I think I know why plastic surgeons do what they do. I mean, I am now a giver of life and an artist. A sense of pride has come over me. It feels good, like an orgasm without the guilt. With googly eyes, I can give life to my fermentation. See any dogs anywhere? I mean, I figure if we walk you like a dog, maybe we'll catch a dog. Yes, I'm beginning to realize how stupid of an idea this is. You know, I walk my bottle more than most people walk their dogs. Most people walk their dogs more than they take care of their children. That makes me an amazing person. You know, sometimes I think that dogs are nothing more than annoying car alarms. I mean, I think maybe sometimes we should just buy cars with bark alarms and throw down some fake dog poop and be done with it. Let's go home. Or our not home. Whatever it is you want to call the dwelling we inhabit by habit. Go there. You know, I think I'm starting to understand this whole life thing now. I mean, it took me hitting rock bottom and alienating everyone I've ever known and wasting all my money, but I think I'm starting to get it now. I mean, got all this time now, right? Might as well do something with it, even if I suck at it. I mean, there's all these people out there that want to do good things, but can't because of pomp and circumstance. And then there's me with all this time, and I'm sitting here wasting it on minutia. So you learn something new every day, huh? I mean, normal life is fine, but nothing makes hope die or your dick shrink like seeing all of your hard-earned money go to paying bills. And hidden fees. Hidden fees kill dreams. You know, maybe I'm so fucked up. I just want to feel something normal. Or maybe my normal is so fucked up that I just want to change. Whatever the case. Been here before. Didn't pan out. What? Sell oranges? I'm not going to sell oranges. That's illegal. Well, yeah, but I know being homeless is illegal too, but you don't have to do anything to do that. I mean, hey, there's this guy, he's not doing anything. Let's beat the shit out of him and arrest him and, you know, give him a full cavity search. It's a big fear of mine. And then they haul your ass to prison and then they give even more cavity searches. It's like the Colgate ass police or something. Man, I hate the weather sometimes. You know, I mean, you could try to do something, then the weather comes in and tries to ruin it. I mean, like sunburn. What purpose does that serve? Trying to trick me that it's hot outside when it isn't? Man, I'm losing my mind. You know, maybe this is a sign that my luck has changed. You know, that maybe a windfall is coming my way. I know why my day's been shitty. It's because today I'm gonna win the lottery. Don't condescend me. You know, look, I'm trying to turn alcoholism into this lovable, family-friendly character. I don't need you to be a condescending prick about the whole thing, alright? I mean, geez. I want to do these things. You gotta sit there being all hateful to me and everything. Come on. I'm gonna win the lottery. You watch. This fortune, it tells a fortune. Yeah. From fortune teller to bank teller. How nice is that? What do you mean I'm delusional? Entire wars have been fought over lesser metaphors and symbolism. You gotta have some money somewhere. Ha! This is exactly what money looks like. From the treasury of Chad Raymond. May I help you today, sir?
I'd like to cash this check.
Wow, this is for quite a lot. I think I'm gonna need to see some ID. I come here all the time. It's just protocol, sir.
I understand.
All clearances have been checked. You wanted it in 20s, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420. Sorry, sir, it seems that our bank has run out of money. Will this be enough for the time being? Oh no, that's just fine. I usually pass out by the third glass of scotch anyway. I wouldn't know what to do with all this money. Man, I need to get some real fucking money. You know, I used to buy cigarettes and beer only with the change I could find in the cushions of the couch. I mean, he used to bring these huge buckets of quarters down to the cashier at the convenience store. I mean, I used to feel like a piece of shit doing it, so I spent a lot less money that way. But my social anxiety did not compare to my nicotine addiction. Thought it was a good way of saving money, though. Need more. I'm gonna win some money with this. Yeah. Make some good investments, do some cool stuff. Maybe even buy a boat. I mean, who needs to pay rent when you've got a boat? Rent is a four-letter word. It's an abomination on the human race. I'm gonna beat it. Beat it like Michael Jackson. We could sail the world and look for treasure. And then I could make more money. It's true. You could be my first mate. I can give you a little hat. There, hat. This makes me want to buy a lottery ticket. Gonna get in a good position. Yeah, it matters. Well, obviously I didn't win. What am I supposed to do now? Get out, kite flying. Called a money web. I'm using it to catch money. What? So it's okay to have a dream catcher, but I can't make a money web? You know, like something that a spider would make. Fierce predator. Look, people's biggest fears are both losing money and spiders. I'm combining them into one gigantic scary thing. I'm doing my best not to shit myself right now. Piss off, like you've got any good ideas. Yeah, that's what I thought. A job? Do you know what's gonna happen if I apply for a job? Better yet, let me show you. Hello, young man. What can I help you with?
Yes, I'd like to apply for a job.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
You have no experience. Well, how am I supposed to get experience? You have to have a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to do.
But I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Are you an idiot? No jobs.
Can I stay here for the night?
No. How come? Because I live here and I need housing prices to be stable. Oh, are you trying to sell your house right now? No.
Then why do you need prices to be stable?
Because loans. Refinance. I'm calling the police. And that's the way things are. I hope that was painful for you. I need to jerk off. This isn't funny. Where is it? Damn kids took my porn. Who takes a homeless man's porn? They've got all their drug paraphernalia and Hello Kitty memorabilia and they take my porn? They could get it on the internet. This is a damn poverty tragedy. Hell, it's the one thing I had left and they took it from me. You know, I guarantee you that there's some really angry guy out there in the world. Works every day of the week at a job he hates and fantasizes about killing everybody. But every Sunday he jerks off till noon and postpones the massacre for another week. And these people want to take it from me. I mean, God made these Mary Magdalene whores in order to protect his children. They just don't understand. Nobody ever understands. I mean, I guess I could sell myself for porn, but it'd kind of ruin it for me. This isn't gonna work, you know. Last name, Raymond. First name, Chad. I mean, I suppose I could put greatest ever. I mean, it's better than Aubrey. You know, poor people can really make fun of young money, cash money, redundant money really easily. I mean, hate is free. And when you purchase hate, harsh language comes with it too. Street address. What the hell am I gonna do for that? Rent a postal box for $1? I don't want to do that. Fine, I'll do that when I get the money. Sales experience? I don't have any sales experience. Panhandling is sales experience. I guess it is. I'll put that down. Oh, references. Fuck. It was so close. What am I gonna put down there? The homeless shelter. A bunch of college kids competing in the workforce and I'm gonna ask them for a favor? Psh, fuck that. I knew this was a bad idea. You know, I'm beginning to wish I didn't mail all that money out. I mean, it was to a good cause. I mean, a nice little anti-charity in every sense of the word. Ever told you about my sexual escapades? And I'd forgotten all about them, but then the porn reminded me. Actually, if I had porn back then, I probably still would have all my money. I only like two kinds of women. Hispanic-looking white girls and Asian-looking Hispanic girls. It was a lot of fun while it lasted. Which wasn't all that long, to be quite honest with you. I used to be on the job. I was wondering what I would do with all this extra money until I found a girl that was attractive and kind enough to make me spend it all on her. Guys do a lot of stupid shit to impress women. I mean, even if it doesn't impress them. Van Gogh cut off his own ear. That doesn't make any sense. Power of the sex drive. I mean, I guess that's why there's billions of us, right? You don't see pandas in those kinds of numbers. Pandas are the nice guys of the animal kingdom. That's why they're endangered. Then again, they probably don't have that douchey feeling. That I've contributed nothing but taken everything feeling. Pandas never have to worry about being fake in order to get someone to sleep with them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I envy fake people. I would vomit before I do that shit, but I wonder what kind of drugs they take so that they can. You know, life can be really good to fake people, but I could just never do that. I guess it's the price you pay though, right? No one wants an insecure girl, but we all want one that looks good. Oh, look! It's one of those real smart-ass phones. Someone must have lost it while they were getting drunk in the back. Ooh. Dirty pictures. I hope they're legal. It's okay. The breasts are developed enough. Hey, the law states that if at least one of these women in these pictures have developed her breasts, I can argue plausible deniability. Ergo, my love of large breasts is for my own legal protection. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to sue me anyway. I don't have any money. And I try to do good. I mean, I want to be a good person. I just don't know how the hell to be a better person. Sometimes I wonder why I'm sad. And I remember, people would rather kill themselves than be like me. I mean, they kill their families and shit. I'm not gonna, though. It was pretty fun. A person can't spell worth shit, though. You're right, I could get a job this way. How do you want to go about doing this? You know, it may just be because I already like the food, but I've always wanted to work in a burger joint. You know? I always have, but there's this stigma, you know? I mean, how come people who do nothing get all sorts of money and then the people who work minimum wage get a bad rap? It's a fucked up world we live in. You know, I think I'm gonna do it. I've got an old email. I'll use that. Use the library for my address. How long have you lived at this address? 5+ years. Any sales experience? Well, panhandling is sales experience. You know, I know why people can get into car accidents with these things. I mean, I used to have one of them. Just never got too attached to it. I mean, doing all this goofiness and then watching the cell phone bill just eat your paycheck away. It can mess with you, you know? You work really hard for your money and then you get to watch as all these little things just eat it all away. It's like going into a restaurant and getting a big meal and then watching as like the waiter and the chef and I don't know, some random passerby come and take huge bites out of it. Makes you wonder why you even go into the restaurant. Talking about doing stuff is sexy as hell. Actually doing them is a pain in the ass. All you can do is finish, right? I mean, nobody stops right near the orgasm. You at least gotta try to finish. I mean, I used to not even talk to women sometimes so that I wouldn't finish too early. It's so stupid. There was this girl once that I wanted to ask out, but I didn't know how to kiss girls with braces, so I didn't. And sometimes you gotta tell yourself and the whole world just to shut the fuck up. And politicians too. Focusing on the wrong things. So it makes you choke on the fourth quarter pounder. I just gotta finish. But it's so hard. I mean, how anybody can keep a job these days is beyond me. Nobody's hiring. All I can see is just so much pain. You know, maybe I should just see how far I can take it. Maybe instead of quitting each damn time, I should have gone. You know, you say to yourself that these things are too expensive, that $300 for a class is a crime, and then you go and spend 3 times that much on bullshit. I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe you gotta have money to make money. Maybe that's how I should spend my money on those things. Of course, it's a good idea, I just have no idea how to make it work. Have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you had just done all those things that you said you were gonna do? You know, like, if you had taken all those tests and actually studied for them and tried, if you'd taken all that money that you had and actually spent it on sending applications and doing extra stuff, if you didn't have this irrational fear of just dying in your sleep the next night, I mean, which would you prefer? Dying trying to be better or just wasting it away on horseshit? People will always say that you could have gone to the next level if you'd only showed it. I mean, why? An idiot talking to a bottle. It's like a politician trying to herd up the flock, wouldn't you say? I mean, all it takes is numbers to make society say it's okay. Either currency or people, or the people on the currency. I've felt something for a while now. I've only caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of my eye. He, it, whatever likes the shadows. I've been with him before. I don't acknowledge him. I like to think he's gonna go away. It'd be like one of those things that you worry about but never actually happens. Paranoia and creativity are things that don't mix. And my imagination's expensive. I can't afford it. I need this job. I need to leave this place. I need a new normal. Why does it have to hurt so much? I mean, I'm trying to finish, but I can't. I don't know my lies well enough. Address and shit, it's frustrating. And I need to research my lies better. I'm just a foot soldier in the world of white-collar crime. I don't know if I should have poor people shock or future shock. I mean, I pushed the wrong goddamn button. The whole Starship Enterprise blows up. Oh, fuck, what did I do? I can't get back in. Well, I guess it means that I'm rejected from the outside digital world. I was so close to accomplishing something. For the first time in my life, I mean, it didn't take much to succeed. All I had to do was just focus a little more than normal, and I couldn't even do that. Why do I keep doing this? I used to think I had to play cool back then, but who am I doing that to now? It doesn't even make sense. I mean, I usually fuck up because I don't want to be condescending or awkward, but how can you get more awkward than digging in the trash or fighting mice for food or stealing from the mentally ill? Washing yourself in a storm drain and hoping that nobody notices. What the fuck is wrong with me? I mean, we could fly to other galaxies and I just end up homeless on Alpha Centauri or something. I mean, I guess I'm a martyr for some cause or whatever, but I have no idea who the fuck that's for. I mean, selling out could never be as bad as this. Some people, I guess, they hear God and they make money out of it. I hear God and I yell about the end, and only words that I can understand. Because it's fun when other people don't understand. It's because you don't want to feel left out, but then you just get left out again. They gave the homeless weapons. We just use it on ourselves. That's why they don't draft us. Oversight. I mean, homeless are just a nuisance as long as they don't affect the bottom line. I mean, but if it costs too much to cure something that doesn't even cost anything, why bother? People only help me to feel good about themselves. I only drink you to feel warm and then blame you for how good I feel. Good news causes jealousy. That's why I'm allowed to live. My bad news is good news to the mediocrity blues. Bad news is good news to the news crews. Talk to me, get a journalist award. It only costs you a couple of cigarettes. Good fucking deal. You don't happen to know the passcode to this thing, do you? I could sit here all day mashing in passwords like Street Fighter and not get anywhere. God, I'm fucked. Draw a bathtub to drown myself in. I think a faux suicide is in order. Society has made it clear that it doesn't want me in it. Even if it had, I wouldn't feel truly welcome. I mean, this is why people burn things for attention. America's Most Wanted. Not help wanted, though. Oh no, there's much too much of that. We need to get rid of it. Turn it away. If natural disasters happen, or we're going to let loopholes get in the way of having medical supplies go to the people that need it. Write a college term paper about charity and people ask you if you play sports. Charity were a spectator sport, the whole world would be obese. And then marathons would be fun again. Man, I'd be a genius if I could just keep it together. This is stupid. I don't even know how to kill myself properly. I don't know how to live, but I'm too ignorant to die. And at this rate, I'm gonna live forever. I always wanted to hang out in a bathtub while I was drinking, but I always had a fear of drowning and being too happy to worry about it. You know, happiness can be dangerous sometimes. No. I also didn't know if you needed a lifeguard or something to make that happen. I need to stop it. You know, I wonder if I could bash my head into the wall, kill myself that way. Be a pretty metal way to die, huh? How did I get back in? Shit, the things I can do now. Holy shit. Oh wow, I gotta get this application done quickly. It's still hard though. Why do I have such strong mood swings? Fuck. Let's stop thinking about shit that hasn't even happened yet, 1,000 steps ahead. Whatever. Oh, I don't know my social security number. It's been so long. Fuck it. I got this test thing. Are you reliable? Strongly agree. All this does is teach people to lie. Agree, disagree, no, yes. No, I'm not a registered sex offender. Didn't have to lie on that one. Well, the test is done. So, they want me to call them tomorrow and make some sort of appointment or something. So I guess I did it. Or at least what I could. I mean, it's just nothing I could do about it now though, right? I hate not being able to do shit. But I guess it's like a math test, you know? I mean, you do as much as you can and you study, and if you fail, at least you fail with dignity, right? I don't know. Whatever, I don't have a clue. God, the games on here are dumb. Let's look at the pictures. Look at that. It's a cat dressed up as a cow, drinking milk. It's adorable. Man, I'm tripping. Well, I think I've earned a well-deserved nap. At least for the day's work, anyway. Night, Drinky. Get a call tomorrow, and we'll reunite you with your family. Oh, what did... Fuck. Fuck! God! I'm so fucking screwed! Shit. Fuck. Fuck! They're emailing me right now. They don't want to give me everything, but I'm not there to take it. So they're going to give it to someone else. I'm going to stay here forever. You know, the rich kid's Wi-Fi, it's always active, but the library's closed. I'm going to fail. Again. I always fail. Even when I'm lucky, I fail. I mean, I could have been wasted in punching people for money, but now instead I've been filling out an application online, wasting time and no money. If I were to die right now, I wouldn't care. I mean, it's all a waste. What do you want? Well, we all want a bigger home. I mean, not a definite number, just more. You know, if we were to lie to ourselves and just say we had it, we'd be there, but we always have to give up something every holiday. We can never just save up and finish it. Each season, each quarter. Needing things I don't need. At least I try not to. Then it falls in my lap. Things I didn't know I needed. Things that didn't exist when I was a kid. And now I worship it as God. If it were anything else, we'd call it an addiction. And it would be too if it weren't so goddamn useful. But you can't get a job unless you can check your voicemail, right? If you want to quit heroin, you just got to get away from people like that, right? Because you can't quit food. You probably can't quit the internet either. I mean, I don't want to be Amish. I really don't. But I'm thinking about it, and I hate that. Because they're all uptight and they don't get my sense of humor. Well, people like that love to keep you feeling like an outsider. I remember this cold night a while back. I mean, usually I like to live in denial of the cold, but this night got my attention. It's like, damn, it's cold. These volunteers came by and they gave us some blankets, which, I mean, really would have been nice too, but fucking blankets were frozen. I mean, I was cool, you know, I understood what they were trying to do. My friends, not so much. They were whining and complaining the entire night. Nothing as bad as entitled crackheads. I'm gonna sleep here. Maybe masturbate. Because that's all I got left, right? And even then, someone wants to take that away from me. Some bitter woman with nothing better to do. It's like, hey, wasted my life, so let's ruin yours to make up for lost time, huh? You know, this would be called relaxing if I wasn't homeless. And I was relaxed. You keep ignoring shit to get away from your problems, but ignoring shit is the cause of your problems. It's funny. You say you want to kill yourself, but when someone tries to do it for you, you never wanted to live so much in your life. I know this is kind of stupid, but I feel like we bonded. I mean, I guess if people would die for their dogs, I don't know why this would be dumb. But dogs often are the only ones there for them at the end of the day. I don't know why we wouldn't get emotional about it. You know, people wouldn't need to be alcoholics if we weren't such assholes all the time. I know it doesn't make it excusable, but at least they would understand. I'm just tired of people with no idea thinking they know everything. Let's just hope nobody thinks like us, huh? It's the staffing agency. I need to go find somebody with a phone. Maybe I won't fuck it up this time, huh? You know, this is nice. I mean, this is enough to buy me some clothes. But this is just enough to make me thirsty for something stupid.